What's up, friends? We were talking about this topic in our health group today, and I thought that all of you may appreciate it also. And that is what to really expect when we're trying to lose weight. And so, first of all, like some of us love the scale, some of us hate the scale. A lot of you already do different ways of tracking your progress, and there's a million ways to do it, but the scale is the most common. So let's talk about that for a second. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Hey, Tim. So, first of all, any way that you're tracking, you need to expect fluctuations. And this makes some people crazy. So people think that progress in anything is just like this straight line up or this straight line down or whatever you're trying to achieve. I love that little meme picture thing that shows that really what it looks like is it's like a squiggly line going down if we're talking about weight, because nothing's ever just this perfect linear path to getting to where you want to be. And that's true with any kind of goal. That's mending relationships. That's you getting your finances in order. It certainly applies to our health. You're going to have ups and downs. And as long as the general trend is going in the way that you want, then chill. Okay? And then especially when it comes to our weight fluctuates a lot naturally. So I'm not talking about like you go up and down 20 pounds. I mean people who are freaking out because they get on the scale and they are up a half a pound, maybe even 2, and it's like, oh, what I did isn't working. Well, yes, it is. Your body has these natural fluctuations. It fluctuates throughout the day even. So if you're gonna be somebody who's hopping on the scale, a couple of things to know is that you're gonna have those fluctuations and not to freak out. Weigh yourself at the same time of day. First thing in the morning is the best. If you go to the bathroom and you have like a ginormous bowel movement, reweigh yourself. Whatever, be silly with it. But don't change when you're weighing yourself. And then if you're gonna get on the scale and freak out about it, stay off of it. If you're just starting on a health journey and you wanna weigh in and then stay off of it. Now, I can weigh myself daily, and in fact, it helps me, but that's because of the way that my mindset is. So you think about how you react to the scale, and then that's how you should base when you get on it. Not because your friend told you you should weigh a certain amount of times. It completely depends on what it does right here. So I know people that I work with who, if they have lost a pound, they get on the scale and they're like, oh yeah, I'm losing weight. I deserve a piece of pizza. What? You're like over celebratory. No, you shouldn't. You should keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Now, conversely, there are people who get on the scale and they've gained like 1 pound. And even though they did everything right the day before, but like it's a girl and she's getting ready to start her period, so she put a pound on. It has nothing to do with what she ate at all. But she sees that 1 pound go up and it's like, well, throw in the towel. What I'm doing's not working. Might as well just go back to eating pizza. If you lose weight and it ends in you eating pizza, or you gained weight and it ends in you eating pizza, then you need to stay off the scale because it's not helping you. But me, I'm like super competitive. So when I get on the scale, if my weight has went up, even though I understand it's a natural fluctuation and it might not be reflective of anything that I'm doing, it makes me mad, but like not in a bad way. It makes me mad in a, oh, I need to do better kind of way. And so if my scale's going down, it doesn't cause me to get off the brakes either. I view that as like, ooh, look, what I'm doing is working, progress, yay. So either way that I get on the scale, it kind of helps me, but I think that I'm probably in the minority on this topic based on conversations I'm having with other people. But let me know what you guys think. How are you? Does it help you? Does it hurt you? I find in these conversations that I'm having that it seems like it's hurting most people. So in that case, I would say stay off of it. There are other ways to gauge your progress. So how do your jeans fit? Now, dudes wear their pants a little looser, not quite as baggy as they were back in my days, right? So this may even work for men now, but back when y'all were running around with your pants half off your butt, I don't think this would apply. But girls, you certainly know how your clothes are fitting because we wear our clothes a little bit more snug, right? And so you feel every little thing. Here's the other thing. Weight loss shouldn't even be the goal. Fat loss should be what the goal is. And so this is where the scale gets really, really gray, even if it's a beneficial target for you. So like the scale helps my mindset, but I can get to the point where it's not even a good gauge. Because if I'm working out a lot and building muscle and I'm losing fat, my scale might go up, but I look better. And isn't how you look, feel, and perform the ultimate goal, right? You want to look good, you want to be able to run around with the kids, things like that. The actual number on the scale doesn't mean anything to anybody. I don't even give a crap what it is as far as my doctor's concerned. I'm overweight on the BMI scale. You know what I think about that? Well, I'm trying to clean up my language, so I'm not going to tell you guys what I think about that. But the weight, the actual pounds that you are or kilograms that you are isn't relevant. What is your body composition? And so how your clothes are fitting can help you with that. Measuring can help you with that. How do you look? Like maybe you weigh more, but now you don't have muffin top hanging out over your pants. Well, isn't that still a win? I don't care what I weigh as long as I don't have a muffin top. Then I'm happy. Like, it really doesn't matter. So do other forms of measuring. Should you measure your percentage of body fat? Yeah, if you're a bodybuilder, you know what I mean? If you're a fitness competitor, sure. But it's really hard to do that accurately. Fat calipers are grossly inaccurate, even amongst professionals who use them all the time. You're never going to figure it out at home. We did it one time just for the funsies. Let me tell you what's not hot. Having your husband squeeze all your fat with some big old black handle pincher things. Y'all can do it. It kind of hurts. I think maybe Josh was making it hurt on purpose. I don't know, but it wasn't hot. That's for sure. And it's always going to be different because it's such an inconsistent thing. The only way you're really going to know is to go like float in one of those tanks. I don't even remember what you call them. Pretty expensive for like just the average person who's trying to get in shape a little bit. So if you're like me and you just want to be like functional and look decent in your clothes, then none of that's really important, I would say. I mean, like hop on the scale once in a while if you're in maintenance mode to keep yourself in check, because that's probably not going to set you off, right? If you're in maintenance mode, you're pretty happy with where your body's at. Hop on the scale once in a while just so you can keep yourself on point. If you're somebody who doesn't ever have to get clothes on, like I'm a nurse, I can put on a lot of weight if I haven't had to get dressed in regular clothes. I can put on a lot of weight under some scrubs, and you can't tell until it's too late, and then it's like, whoo! So if that's your situation and you need to get on there once in a while to keep yourself in check, then do that. But really pay attention to how you feel when you get on that thing, and then based on how it makes you feel, then what happens? If it's a downward spiral, stay off of it. All right, I think I'm done rambling about that. So everybody have a good night.